Prepare to be captivated as we delve into the enigmatic depths of our galaxy, where celestial secrets lurk, waiting to be unraveled. Brace yourself for a mind-bending journey through the uncharted territories of our galaxy, where the answers lie just beyond our reach. Get ready to embark on a thrilling adventure as we venture into the cosmic unknown in search of answers to the most perplexing stellar puzzles that have eluded us for centuries. There's no doubt that we've figured out a lot about the cosmos, especially in the last century. But from black holes to pulsars, everything we find seems to bring just as many questions as answers. Astronomers don't yet have all the answers, and every day heralds the arrival of a discovery and a new cosmic mystery. For today's video, we have 10 unsolved stellar mysteries. 1. The Nebula of Uncertain Parentage. Planetary nebulae were discovered in the 1780s. The astronomer William Herschel believed that they were newly forming planetary systems. He was wrong, but the name stuck. They're glowing clouds of gas around a dying star, and they're often quite beautiful. The nebula Sharpless 2-71 was discovered in 1946 and was believed to have formed around a bright star in its center. More recent photographs show that things aren't that simple. Many planetary nebulae are bipolar, meaning that they have symmetrical clouds coming from opposite sides of their star. They're often compared to an hourglass or a butterfly. Sharpless 2-71 is made of multiple bipolar lobes in different orientations. 2. The neutron stars that look too old. When a massive star goes supernova, it often leaves behind a massive cloud of debris. RCDO 103 is one such body, located around 10,000 light-years from Earth. At its center is a neutron star, an extremely dense object that weighs more than the Sun but is only tens of kilometers across. They're quite common in the debris of a supernova, but RCW 103's neutron star is unusual. The neutron star in the center is spinning with a period of 6.7 hours per rotation. Since a star's rotation speed slows down over time, this would normally put this particular neutron star's age at several million years. However, the parent star went supernova around 2,000 years ago. The variation in the neutron star's X-rays is also unusually large, so something is going on. 3. Multiple Messier mysteries. The stars of the Messier 15 globular cluster are unusually bunched in its center. The first mystery of the cluster is what's pulling them there. It could be a bunch of dark neutron stars, though the most likely candidate is an intermediate mass black hole. Yet, even if that's confirmed, it just leads to more mysteries. There are 3 ways a suitable black hole may have formed. There could have been several of them around the mass of the Sun, which collided to create a much larger object. Or massive stars could have collided before collapsing into a black hole. Alternatively, an intermediate mass black hole could have been created during the Big Bang. If M15 has one, its origin is a very open question. 4. Crab flares. The Crab Nebula is a remnant of a supernova 11 light-years across that only looked like a crab to someone in 1840 whose telescope was too small to make it out properly, and, as with the planetary nebulae, the name stuck. Until 2011, it was thought to be one of the most steady sources of light, radio, and gamma radiation in the sky. But between 2007 and 2010, astronomers from different observatories detected 3 powerful gamma-ray flares with no change in other wavelengths. This was described by one astronomer as a big puzzle, while another called it a real mystery. The unexpected flares were the first seen from a nebula and were 5 times more intense than any other yet observed. 5. Aligned bipolar nebula. It's not just the jumbled bipolar nebula in Sharpless 2-71 that pose a mystery to astronomers. Scientists used the Hubble to examine 130 such objects in the central bulge of the Milky Way and found something weird. The nebulae were in different places, formed at different times, and have never interacted. Yet despite that, most of them appear to be aligned along the same axis. The nebulae were found to have their long axis aligned with the plane of the galaxy. As the name implies, the lobes of the nebulae emerge from the north and south poles of the stars. The alignment observed would only occur if the parent stars were spinning perpendicularly to the rotation of the galaxy, a behavior that was described as very strange by one of the astronomers behind the discovery. 6. The Great Eruption. In 1838, the glow of Eta Carinae increased until it became the second brightest star in Earth's sky. It stayed that way for 10 years before dimming and falling outside the top 100. This event was called the Great Eruption. It was caused by Eta Carinae losing 14% of its mass, equivalent to 10 of our suns. For a long time, the leading theory was that the mass was blown away by stellar winds. An analysis of the starlight could help confirm the idea, but none was done since spectroscopy was still in its infancy in the 1840s. While the light that came straight to Earth was lost to history, astronomers this decade were able to find rays from the eruption that had bounced off dust clouds before getting here. 7. Mysterious magnetars. Magnetars are a type of neutron star with a magnetic field quadrillions of times stronger than Earth's. They're the most powerful magnets in the universe. They were only theorized in the 1990s, and they're filled with properties that we still haven't figured out. A common feature of magnetars is the glitch, an event that causes a sudden increase in spin. Scientists have seen hundreds of glitches and have a plausible model for how they occur based on the frictionless neutron superfluid believed to be at their center. On April 28, 2012, astronomers witnessed the first sudden slowdown from a magnetar, 1E2259 plus 586. It's been dubbed the anti-glitch. It was wholly unexpected and didn't fit into any current theories. 8. The Sun's mysterious cousins. Around a third of sun-like stars have year-long periods of varied brightness as they approach the ends of their lives. Christine Nichols, an astronomer from Mount Stromlo Observatory in Australia, led a study into the decades-old question of why this happens. The conclusion was clear and told us exactly what we already knew. All the possible explanations for their unusual behavior just fail. 9. Epsilon Auriga's disk. A lot of questions have recently been answered about one of the oldest mysteries in astronomy, the eclipse of the star Epsilon Auriga. Every 27 years, it dims for around 18 months. Since the 1820s, scientists have offered all sorts of suggestions, from black holes to huge stars. Observations from the most recent eclipse, which began in 2009, suggest a binary system made of a dying star and another star that's surrounded by a giant disk of material. 10. Polaris is awkward. The North Star might be the most famous one in the Northern Hemisphere, but despite its great cultural significance, there's a lot we don't know about it. The most recent questions about the star were revealed in a paper with the wonderfully exciting title The North Star Mysteries, the remarkable brightness increase of Polaris from historical and modern observations. The researchers behind the paper discovered that Polaris has been getting brighter over the last century. Today, it may be as much as 4.6 times brighter than it was when observed in ancient times. As we reach the thrilling conclusion of our voyage through the captivating realm of unsolved stellar mysteries in our galaxy, we find ourselves standing on the precipice of cosmic discovery. From the enigmatic dark matter that eludes our grasp to the elusive nature of gamma-ray bursts, these 10 perplexing enigmas beckon us to delve deeper into the mysteries that lie beyond our current understanding. If you found our video informative, kindly subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on our videos.